The number one question that I get all the time is, what does spoken reasons mean? And some of you get it and some of you don't. Spoken reasons is self-explanatory. I made up the name Spoken Reasons in 2008 because I started doing spoken word before comedy. Yeah, I do comedy, yeah, I sing, yeah, I play the piano, but spoken word is what made me do all of these today. Some of you know what it is and some of you don't. But this is what got me started. Listen up. This right here is the piece of me. The reason why you know me. Spoken reasons. I ain't shit yet. Oh.
Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
I was too afraid to fail. So how I'm gonna help you touch the sky when I'm scared to fly for myself?
What?
And when I tried to be fly, then people wanted to judge me. So it's cool for you to be cocky, but my confidence is ugly.
Violently. Escaping the womb so your life will be spent entirely escaping the tomb of deception. Don't look for no committee or elections. After all, there ain't no democratic process on getting out of the projects.
This relationship's rocking between water and mankind. He walked all over it, told it to hush and turned it into wine. One God, different forms at different times.
Don't you ever get it twisted. God doesn't make the mistakes, but I'm far from perfect. As a matter of fact, I'm an imperfectionist. Human nature at its best, but that will never be my excuse because truth is, self-preservation is a survival instance, and that made me a little bit selfish.
Don't get me wrong, I don't condone pushing weight. See, I understand you gotta get paid, but I'm sure there are other ways. The point I'm trying to make is just stay in your lane. You ain't gotta start robbing, stealing, and killing to feel like you the jack of all trades. Stop trying to boost your thug resume. They ain't hiring thugs anyway. Besides, I heard the hours ain't that great and you don't get a better pay. Sure, you make a few dollars, but it don't make sense. When have you ever seen a thug get rich?
Hold on. Who invited the comedian? This is a poetry cipher, man. We ain't finna rant about how we ain't boo-boo yet. This is when you do spoken word.
Nigga, hold my water.
Man, look, man.
Every time I hop on the stage, I carry the church song, maybe the last time in my heart. Because it's true. It might just be the last time you ever hear these words come from out my mouth. So I choose to go out with a bang and play the game. It's my last shot at getting this Super Bowl ring. I'm gonna address some things. It's time when I'm not in the mood to step behind the mic on some nights, but I choose to spit anyway. Simply because I refuse to turn down over 20 bodies in the venue of untouched souls. So I made it my job as the poet to put Jesus Christ in my life as a top priority so I can spit these poems in the name of Jesus to be your lifeguard. But some of these poets, they can't be your lifeguard. They better off being mailmen. Mailing you pointless over-exaggeration the poem is anthrax. They ain't saving souls, they're more like Satan inside of a young angry black male holding an AK-47. They taking souls. And since some people out here that came here to pick up a little bit of savor from these poems, then here's one thing that you need to know. Poets are the quarterbacks and you are the receiver.
All right.
If you happen to catch a poem that made you think twice at the end of the night, then when you get home, you should take what we threw at you and practice on how to overcome your obstacles so you can be an achiever. This right here is spoken word. My tall glass of water. I went 18 long years without it until I finally became dehydrated. And it left me with the option to either drink it or die. So I drank. Drink because water does the body good and it keeps me going. Keeps me going so hard like DJ Khaled and Kanye. I walk around with their mentality because people told me coming up that I wasn't gonna be shit in my life. And they said I need to upgrade like Beyonce because I walked around with the same pair of clothes and shoes for 3 years straight. Don't hate, I'm just thankful that God gave me these shoes in the first place. So I don't have to walk the rocky roads of life that some unfortunate people have to walk every day. So look down on me if you want to, I'm gonna get mine. What about you? Oh, I already forgot. You get everything handed to you. Cause I'm a hustler. I'd rather work hard to get what I want so at the end, it'll feel rewarding. So what you know about a hustle? What you know about getting up for one job 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. and the second job 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. night classes 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then quit school trying to make ends meet and try to fit this spoken word in between and still come home at the end of the night eating off of rice and beans. What you know about being inside of a car with toothpaste on your left hand, a toothbrush on your right hand, and still manage to bring home both hands and still thank God for a roof over your head? What you know about getting booed off stage doing something that you love because niggas just too damn ignorant to shut up and listen. This right here is my kitchen. I'm cooking bacon, scrambled eggs, grits, and catfish to feed to the hungry. And feeding the haters and the phonies, the leftovers like that bacon mutt in my backyard. But eventually, I'll put on my lifeguard jacket just to save you. Save you like U.S. troop that's still saving terrorist lives and rebuilding the city. And there'll be times when you wonder why I'm helping the people that fucked me over. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be a poet. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a story to tell. So I reach way down like Jesus gonna save that lost soul from drowning. At the end, I tell him to have mercy on you. I put my emotion to the spoken word because she's my wife. She's my everything. She'll sit there and listen because 90% of all people don't give a damn about your problem and glad you got it. So while I'm out here spitting this poem, I'm hoping that the 10% is out here.
Yeah.
The place that people came to hear was on your mind. And if you ain't a part of that 10%, then I really want to know what you're here for. You must be here to kill me while I'm on this stage. Like the man fully equipped in the audience, not concerned about what Malcolm X had to say. They took his life, but his legacy is still breathing. So if you take me, it'll be okay. Because I already walked into this game with sacrifices. I already know the cause and effect every time I hop on this stage. I already told you, it might just be my last time. So I chose to spend my little time as a poet, comedian, all-around entertainer, spoken reasons, to share my pain and thoughts with you.
Humbleness is the key. If you use it, you'll be exalted. Keep beating your chest, I bet you get exhausted. I knew a man who had it all and lost it. Cause currency can't buy friends and bills closer enemies. So if you ain't family, you're not